You were that weak? Fine, we'll give you a pistol. Anyone else, like, overburdened by their goddamn weaponry? No? Alright. Give David here the rifle. Prepare for many, many deaths. Right here, right now. Bong. Bang. Sorry, that was entirely unnecessary. I didn't put in more flares, so we only have 14. I like to usually go in with like 2 per soldier. Well, actually, I like to go in with 20 and just like throw them from like 3 per soldier at the start of the ship. Just liberally throw those things. Hopefully the smoke will help mitigate the fact that we don't have that many flares. Do I need to go out of this screen? What am I doing? Because, well, aliens can see 20 and we can only see 10. Smoke reduces that to like 6. So that's a good thing. You only see like, I think, 4, 5, 6 tiles into smoke. After that, it's just like a shit show. Which is why this is a really good start, a really solid defensive start. Oh goodness, where are we in terms of corners and such? I don't know. It's so dark on these farms. Well, Tatsuo, probably gonna get shot. What size is this ship? Am I expecting like 8 aliens or 14? It looks like it's gonna be one of those, it's gonna be a big ship on the crosses. So I'm probably expecting like 14 aliens. All alive because we didn't shoot them down at all. We're gonna have to make very liberal use of our smoke. Because we don't have the ability to make liberal use of flares. Like there could be one right there and I'd have no idea. There's definitely one right there. I do know that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this flare right about. The great thing about these maps is that they're segmented, so you can tell like how many is like I think they're about 10 across, so you can tell basically where you want to throw these things. They're segmented very neatly. Okay, Astra got him. Good. Floaters. And flares actually go like a bit longer, I think, so you don't really need that many if you know exactly how they work, but I don't remember exactly how they work. Like, this thing gives off, what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible light tile radius, but I think they operate for considerably more than that. like all the way over to there, I can actually see a difference in the light. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish maybe? Radius? Let's say they have like a diameter of 14 or 12 to 14. So to cover the map you don't need that many if you know what you're doing. But I like to be cautious and basically I think that what this map's probably what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe either 5x5 or 6x6, which would be 25 or 36 tiles. I think it's 5x5. That's probably a better estimate. These maps are usually pretty small. So that'd be 25 flares if I put one in each tile, which is what I like to do. So I bring 20 and then I just pick up ones that I like swept over. Okay, Mark. I like this. Grab your flare and throw it further ahead. And start heading in that direction to look for an alien. If there's an alien in that corner, Mark's gonna get shot. If there isn't, Mark could still get shot by some other alien. Basically, what I'm saying is Mark's probably gonna get shot. I'm kind of okay with that, because it's just what has to happen in some missions. Oh, oh, that's quite a horrible misclick. I meant to click on, like that, I think. I ended up clicking right there, like through the flare in the horrible, horrible direction. Well, I guess we can throw this flare over here then. If she, you know, was able to do so and wasn't standing directly underneath the ship. Well, let's all just pile up over here so when the aliens throw a grenade, we're screwed. But in UFO defense, they don't like to throw grenades for whatever reason. They throw them very rarely. Very, very rarely. Lycan's gonna start arming up. I don't know, what, I already primed his one grenade? Wow, I didn't even notice I had done that. That's risky. Astra Shalamov. Toss that there, will you? And then I'll have to start providing her some smoke. Probably right about there is where we want to put the smoke. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Oh! Hi friend, you've wandered into our trap. Or, not really. You could probably kill all of them with his reaction fire if I'm not careful. Why are you slowing down, Bolts? Why? Did any of the other ones wander over here while we weren't paying attention? Not that we can see. Doesn't mean they aren't there though. I don't have any flares to throw. I guess Klaus over here has one. Tetsuo is gonna move over here, and David's gonna move over here. We want to flare right there, that tile, if we can. Yep. Also, your soldiers can throw rather reliably, even with rather low throwing accuracy. That's something that's really nice. Sometimes they will hit like walls and fall, but like oftentimes they'll actually throw their goddamn grenade where you want it. Yuri, do you have any? I don't know, you have to prime the next smoke grenade. Actually, why am I putting it away? You can just have it in his hand for now. Smoke's gonna start dissipating soon. Should probably deploy some more forward. Good thing about floaters is that they're not short, so they don't have like that bullshit. They can hide behind fences kind of thing. Sectoids are really much more annoying than floaters. Much more dangerous, really. Not just annoying. Way more dangerous. Not to mention, like, the cyber disc is so much worse than the Reaper. Reapers in this game are not at all like Xenonauts Reapers and are a complete joke. However, chrysalids, Snake Man, which would be the equivalent of the Reaper, are not. I want smoke probably about there and maybe there. Alright, who has smoke grenades to deploy over there? Randy does, and so does Klaus. There, and probably about there. Stun shot. That's not a threat at all. Like if that had hit, he'd be down for the mission, but he'd be completely fine after the mission, which is great. Tatsuo can move forward to grab that flare. Jurgen will move over here and start moving towards that flare. There's the guy with the stun gun. Oh, cute. How cute. A stun gun. We're not gonna use auto shot with that guy standing right there. We might use snapshots? Yeah, we'll use snapshots. We will not use auto fire with a pistol. When there's a soldier that's like right there, you could easily just like spray and hit him. Don't worry, if necessary, I can totally has this. There we go. Ow! Get over there. We're gonna want a smoke grenade right about there. Mark Kemp is once again going to be a little bit risky and stand out in the open. Oh, Jurgen, why am I doing this to you? Well, Tetsuo has this flare, so he can at least throw it over there and maybe detect anything that comes at us.